Welcome to the MFR Coaches podcast, where we talk about how you can create a six-figure MFR practice. I'm your host, Heather Hommel. Not only have I been practicing MFR for 11 years, I'm also a life and business coach, especially for MFR therapists. My goal is for you to understand how to get fully booked, how to talk to your clients, and how to make sure they understand what's possible for them with MFR treatment. I'm here to help you stop under-earning, overworking, and burning out. I'll lend support so you can create the MFR practice you've always wanted. Learn how you can do it too, even if you live in a tiny town, and even if you're just starting out, and even if you've ran your practice for years. Let's go.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the MFR Coaches podcast. A few episodes back, we hit 300 published episodes of this podcast. So I just wanted to take a minute and celebrate because that is huge. 300 recorded and published podcast episodes. And we don't have all of them numbered because a lot of them have been done as extras and bonuses that I put out myself that haven't been done through production. So bravo to me and to Colette. We've been in this for a while, and I am just super excited to say that we have put out 300 episodes. It's a big deal. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the power of having a start date for your MFR business. I recently have been doing one-on-one calls with people who just joined Foundations. That was the bonus. And it's really fun for me to have these one-on-one calls with people because I get to hear more intimate details about businesses and what people are struggling with. And then it helps me come up with some topics to talk to you all about. So let's talk about the power of having a start date. So I was just talking to somebody about their business that is a future business. And I said, when are your doors planning to be open? So they gave me a date, and I just was so excited because there's so much that can be done between now and then to be ready. And it's not to be perfectly ready, but it's to be ready for the opening. And you can open to a fully booked business if you have the right things in place, the right strategies, and the right mindset, and you have that date picked. So a lot of therapists will delay their start date to when they feel ready or to when something could be more perfect. And I just want to point out that having that date picked is for you and not against you, and it doesn't have to take a long time. So the client that I was most recently talking to is going through a home renovation in order to have her home office ready to go. And she wants to open in early October. So I am super, super excited for her. And we kind of went through picking this date and how powerful it can be to get everything set up and in place and ready to go for when they are ready to receive clients in their home. So like I said before, without a start date, everything really does stay in someday mode, whereas a date gives you urgency and clarity, and it turns abstract goals into real milestones. So you can start chunking off all of the calendar dates and deciding when you're going to do what and when things really need to get executed by. Reframes every decision that you make. So instead of like, I'll look into setting up my online booking eventually, it becomes, I need to get this booking live well before October, right? And I would say, get it live as soon as possible, like in the next 2 weeks, so that you can use all of these extra days to create new clients on your very real open schedule. Let's talk about why you might not want to do that. And a lot of that is about fear and drama around setting the date, right? What if I'm not ready by then? What if no one books? What if I fail? Readiness doesn't come before action. It's actually built on action. So you'll learn more in your first 3 months of actually seeing clients than in 3 years of waiting to be ready to see clients, right? So you're going to be able to work problems out in real time once you have your online booking set up, for instance, or once you have your social media up. People need to know, like, and trust you in order to book with you in the first place. But if they don't know you're there, they can't know you. They don't have the opportunity to like you, and they don't have any information on how to trust you or what you can even do. Use your start date as an advantage to yourself. Let's do the idea of backwards planning. Once you have that date, you can map out all of the things that need to be ready by then. And you can make sure that you're executing those things. And it's kind of fun, like a game. This can also be a way to do a visibility push and announce your opening date and create anticipation and excitement and really call it out into the world of what you are creating, making these announcements like, my business is opening in October. I'm doing this thing. Who wants to join me? You can create a booking incentive. You can offer early bird or first client specials tied to your grand opening and the excitement and the celebration. And opening to clients, paid clients on your books is so exciting. And it can be done when you do this backwards planning, when you have a visibility push, and when you offer a booking incentive. Now, also, you want to have accountability. So once you tell these people, you're going to be much more likely to follow through with that start date because people are going to know and they're going to want to be on your schedule. And I also want you to know that, let's say you set an opening date and then something happens, you've got people on the schedule and something happens and you can't open that date. It's not that deep. It's not that big of a deal. You will let people know and you will cross that bridge when you come to it. You will be fine, even if you have to reschedule people. It's another skill that you're going to have to learn anyway when you have your MFR business. Let's talk about realistic expectations. Your start date isn't about being fully booked day one, but you could be. It's about opening the doors and creating that momentum and creating the allowance for what is to come. Clients don't need you to have perfection or to be perfect. They just need you to be available so that they can get on your schedule. A start date creates focus, urgency, and commitment. I want to encourage all of you that are listening, if you haven't yet started your business, to go ahead and pick the date. Pick your date today and commit to it, even if everything isn't perfect yet. So that this time next month or the month after, you are actually starting your business instead of waiting for the perfect time for it to start. It doesn't have to take a long time and it doesn't have to take years for you to have the business that you want. I just want to invite you too that if you are thinking about creating your very first myofascial release business, that now is the time to join Foundations and get the support to open fully booked from day one so that you don't have to struggle and wonder what are the things that need to be in place in order for you to have a successful high earning practice right off the bat. Because that is really what we teach people to do inside my program is how to talk about myofascial release, how to get fully booked, how to sell myofascial release, and how to make sure that you are never under earning and overworking so that you too can help make MFR mainstream. And I can't think about anything better. So go to the mfrcoach.com/foundation for more information. And if you'd love to attend one of my free trainings, you can find those by going to the mfrcoach.com/webinar. Pick the date that works best for you, and I'll see you on one of those live trainings. Thanks for joining me today. Make sure you pick your start date for your MFR business. And I'll see you next week on another episode of the MFR Coaches Podcast. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to the MFR Coaches Podcast. If you're ready to grow your myofascial release practice, make sure to sign up for my next free training. These live webinars are designed to help you take real steps towards building a fully booked, profitable business. You can save your seat and find the latest dates at the mfrcoach.com/webinar. And if you're looking for more support, the Foundations program is now open year-round. Inside, you'll get coaching, tools, and community to help you get fully booked and stay that way without burning out. One last thing before you go. My brand new book, Your MFR Practice Starts Here, is now available. It's a must-read for any MFR therapist who wants to build a business that actually works. You can grab your copy on Amazon and get your companion guide by going to the mfrcoach.com/book. Start implementing right away. I'll see you in the next episode.